Yo, what up, citizens of the digital world? You've been jacked into the second episode of now the only podcast crazy enough to go deep on the stuff that matters.
That's right, it's James and Sophie back in your ear holes, and this time we're taking a high-speed chase through the sun-soaked streets and shadowy corners of GTA 6.
Buckle up, because we've got the inside scoop on the latest trailer, the characters, the chaos, and everything in between. We're going to unpack it all for you, piece by glorious piece.
So ditch the five-finger discount on information, because we're serving it up straight, no chaser. Welcome to Now, let's get this party started.
And today, that something is the second trailer for Grand Theft Auto 6. Highly anticipated is maybe an understatement.
Definitely. We've pulled together quite a bit for you. Insights from places like Forbes, GameSpot, Video Gamer, Mint, That Park Place, LAD Bible.
Yeah.
Even Math for Pumi.
Plus, of course, the chatter on Reddit, R Gaming, GTA 6, and the official word from Rockstar, their YouTube transcript details.
So yeah, lots to sift through. This trailer, it dropped May 6th, 2025, kind of out of the blue.
Right. Especially after we got that first look way back in December 2023.
Yeah.
And then the news, the delay news.
Ah, yes, the push to May 26th, 2026 for PS5 and Xbox Series X and S.
So this surprise trailer, maybe it's trying to smooth things over a bit after that delay announcement, keep the hype train rolling.
Could be. So our mission here is basically to pull out the big stuff from the trailer and all the talk around it.
Give you a clear picture of what GTA 6 might be shaping up to be, story, characters, world, gameplay hints.
Without getting lost in, every single fan theory or the initial YouTube view count chaos.
Exactly. Let's jump in.
Okay, first impressions. This trailer feels way more story-driven than the first one.
That's the immediate takeaway,
Yeah.
The first one set the scene, the modern Vice City feel. This one, it's Jason and Lucia, front and center.
Our two leads, Jason Duval and Lucia Caminos.
And their dynamic seems to be the absolute core of this thing.
Everyone's saying Bonnie and Clyde, right? Forbes, LAD Bible, it's the main comparison.
And Rockstar's own synopsis backs that up. Talks about an easy score that goes south.
Which throws them into some big conspiracy across Leonida, that's the state, including Vice City.
And forces them to rely on each other. It really points towards that classic, maybe even tragic outlaw couple narrative.
Intense loyalty, potential betrayals. That whole package.
Definitely. So digging into Lucia a bit, the details are interesting. Her dad taught her combat skills.
And she's fresh out of the Leonida Penitentiary.
Seems like she's chasing a better life, the kind her mom dreamed of back when they left Liberty City. She wants to make smart moves now.
But, this is GTA we're talking about. How likely is making smart moves when you're caught in a conspiracy?
That's the tension, isn't it? Then there's Jason. His backstory puts him right in the thick of the criminal world from the get-go.
Grew up around it, did some time in the army.
Then ended up working for drug runners down in the Keys. He's also looking for an easier life.
And this connection with Lucia, it's framed as this huge turning point. Could be the best thing, could be the worst. High stakes doesn't even cover it.
Yeah, talk about pressure. And it's not just them. Rockstar's site mentions other characters too.
Right, like Cal Hampton, Jason's paranoid buddy who listens to Coast Guard radios.
Weird hobby. And Booby Ike, a Vice City legend who went legit. Real estate, strip club, recording studio.
He even invested in Draquan Priest's label.
Ah, Draquan. The hustler trying to make it big in music with only raw records.
And he signed that duo, Real Dimez Baylux and Roxy. Supposedly they have viral potential.
Adds another layer to the world. Then there's Raul Bautista, an old-school bank robber looking for crew.
And Brian Hyder, the drug runner Jason's apparently living with, rent-free, down in the Keys.
It paints a picture of a really dense, interconnected criminal ecosystem they're navigating. Lots of potential allies or enemies.
Or both. And people are already picking out voices. Stephen Root was pretty clear, right? As some kind of low-level boss.
Oh yeah, instantly recognizable. And Reddit's buzzing with guesses for others. Tro Baker, Dylan McDermott, even Bobby Moynihan and Dana Snyder.
Shows you how invested people are, analyzing every little detail. Okay, let's shift to the setting.
Vice City. We're back. But it's modern-day Vice City this time.
Not the neon-soaked 80s of the original Vice City game. Big change.
Huge. It'll have a totally different feel, different opportunities, different satire, probably.
And the story isn't just stuck in the city limits, it's the whole state of Leonida.
Yeah, the trailer showed glimpses beyond the usual Vice City spots. Beaches, clubs, sure, but also swampy areas. More rural stuff.
Suggests a much bigger map than just the city proper. More variety.
Exactly. So you've got this intense character drama playing out across this potentially massive modern Florida-inspired state.
Which leads us to gameplay. What did we actually see them doing?
Well, some pretty wild potential mission stuff. That bank vault scene.
Oh man, yeah. Dragging it down the street with a car. Very Fast 5.
Totally. Just pure spectacle. Then there were hints of store robberies, maybe? And that fight on the landing gear of a plane.
Seriously over-the-top action. Seems like they're keeping that classic GTA craziness.
For sure. And the open world stuff is there, too. Quick shots of working out on the beach.
Yeah.
Weightlifting.
Using a punching bag, scenes in clubs, looking at performers. You know, typical GTA activities.
And Ammu-Nation is back. The YouTube transcript specifically mentioned Phil's Ammu-Nations.
A staple returns. People online are already debating the MTC detail, how alive the world feels compared to older trailers.
Always a big topic. How much is real gameplay versus just trailer magic?
And speaking of magic, the visuals. Captured on PS5, the trailer says.
And it looks stunning. The ray tracing seems pretty prominent. You see it on the cars, the reflections.
Yeah, maybe even ray-traced global illumination, shadows. Hard to say for sure, but the lighting looks incredible.
The detail level is nuts. People are zooming in on it, like sweat on the characters, the physics, the booty bounce. Got a lot of comments.
Hey, yeah, the internet noticed that. There's debate too. Is this base PS5 or are we seeing PS5 Pro potential?
Good question. But even on base PS5, it looks like a significant step up.
Definitely. Okay, music. Always huge for GTA. What did we hear?
Real mix. Confirmed tracks are Child Support by Zenglin and 5 Etwall.
Okay.
Wang Chung's Everybody Have Fun Tonight.
Ah, the 80s callback.
Exactly. Tammy Wynette's Talking to Myself Again. And Hot Together by the Pointer Sisters.
So some Haitian music, 80s pop, country, funk.
Yeah,
Eclectic.
very GTA. And that Wang Chung track really sparked the Vice City connection talk online. There was that rumor about George Harrison's Got My Mindset on U2, but it wasn't in this one.
Still, the music seems like it's going to nail the atmosphere again. The trailer's reception, though, massive, right?
Oh, absolutely huge. Immediate buzz, broke YouTube records for views and likes pretty quickly.
Reports said the view counter even struggled to keep up at first.
And the fan reactions. All over the place, really. Massive excitement for the graphics, the story hints.
But also, you know, disappointment about the delay still lingering, and some wanting more actual gameplay footage.
Yeah, that's a big one. Some discussion, too, about Jason maybe getting more focus in this trailer compared to Lucia in the first.
Interesting point. And the usual worries are there censorship? Is the satire going to change?
Those always come up. Plus, the PC question. No announcement yet.
Standard Rockstar playbook, unfortunately, for PC players. Likely a delayed release down the line.
Seems probable. Lots of nostalgia, too. People talking about older games. Wondering if characters like Phil Cassidy might show up. Or maybe relatives.
Given that Phil's Ammu-Nation name, maybe?
Yeah.
And comparing this trailer to previous ones, trying to gauge how representative it is.
It's a whole cycle. And the game's impact is already being felt. Reports that other publishers were thinking of shifting their games.
Just to avoid clashing with GTA 6 in fall 2025. Wow.
Shows you the weight it carries. And that recorded budget. $2 billion for development and marketing.
Incredible. The pressure for this to be a hit must be immense.
Absolutely astronomical.
Okay, so let's try and wrap this up. This second GTA 6 trailer, it really gave us a deeper look, didn't it? Into the story, Jason and Lucia's whole deal.
Yeah, set against this modern Vice City, this wider state of Leonida. And visually, I mean, it looks phenomenal.
Very impressive tech on display. But the excitement is definitely mixed with the reality of the delay and maybe some questions about the focus.
It's a lot for fans to chew on. So, for you listening, hopefully this deep dive kind of distilled all that down.
Yeah, gave you the key pieces from the trailer and the big discussion points without you having to wade through everything yourself.
You should have a pretty solid handle on what's been revealed and what the community is talking about now.
And it leaves us thinking, with this heavy focus on Jason and Lucia, this Bonnie and Clyde dynamic, how's their story going to play out?
Right. In this incredibly dangerous world of Leonida, what choices will we, the players, have to make for them?
And what are the consequences going to be? That high-stakes lifestyle. It rarely ends well in fiction, does it?
Something to definitely ponder as we wait.
Yeah.
And wait for 2026.
You made it through another deep dive with James and Sophie. Hope you're leaving with a trunk full of knowledge about the wild world of GTA 6.
Remember to smash that like button, subscribe so you don't miss our next drop, and tell your crew we're the real all things. Oh, now.
stay out of trouble, mostly, and keep your eyes peeled for more from now. We'll catch you on the flip side.